You done f***ed it up.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Mannaggia, mannaggia. Cazzo, cazzo, cazzo. Porca troia, porca troia. Porca Ela, stronza, troia, puttana ladra. Cosa state facendo?
I didn't expect to be dooming this early on my channel, but here we are, I guess. So, what is up? It is your boy Beans now. Before I get to the doom and gloom, I was there. I used to be there. I was a doomer a very long time ago. You know, looking back at that crash out period, I don't think I had it as bad. Gonna pull a random list. The victim list is a Joker, Victimo. We have an Aorichi crash out. We got announcements from the main man Sui. Oh, this is different, huh? Thankfully, I did not experience Season 2.0, nor did I fight a Tekken 8 Anna in my life. Maybe I want to keep it that way, but, you know, the whole reason I'm making this video is that I'm approaching this from a looking back at things kind of angle. My heart still lies with Tekken. So who am I is not that important, but I guess what really is important, my issues with Tekken 8 are also very common with a lot of people since day one. There ain't much legacy left in this game, to be honest. I was watching from the sidelines, from the safety of a PvE game. Promises of defensive options being looked at, being given some love, and they did not deliver. They pulled the 180, they just tricked everyone. And then round 2, which is season 3, the back to basics, same thing, marketing ploy. Or is it? To me, it feels like it's unfinished homework. From what I've seen, there is commendable stuff. We have installs taking a hit. We have heat dash nerfs universally. And the attempt to nerf heat smashes, and I know that the hotfix dropped already. I had to scrap the entire intro because they dropped the emergency patch, but still, doesn't change the fact that all in all, it is unfortunately a very nothing burger patch in my opinion. Now, I have to come clean. I am not the most knowledgeable in Tekken 8. I stopped playing a very long time ago. I don't have the DLC. I have not been competing or doing any ranked. I can only speak for myself and the few characters that I play and the issues that I had going into season 1, coming from the beta, you know, they're still there. They're still there. The nerfs and the slaps on the wrists, the pats on the wrists or whatever you call it, these are not enough. These are just basic common sense balancing frame data changes. No, the issues with Tekken 8 is that it's rotten from the core. You've built this game from the ground up to be super safe, super reliable, super consistent, super rewarding. Destroyed legacy principles. Oh, why am I ranting? Okay, I thought I was gonna be relaxed in this video, but anyway. Lord have mercy on the souls that destroyed our beautiful legacy Tekken in the modern Tekken games for the sake of money and mass appeal. Look at the screen, Michael. What have you done? It's some characters got away with murder. Extra stance transitions on strings. Unnecessary changes, random buffs. We did get nerfs to the heavy hitters like Anna, Brian, Asuka, and you can argue Claudio, but these are like very minor changes that could have been done from day one. These are not really like detrimental changes to the formula that is Tekken 8 and the Tekken combo soup system that this game has, right? Yes, there were quote-unquote changes in the right direction, but if we're talking to back to basics, there is literally back to nothing. What the community wanted was actual drilling down on these characters. They needed to get their hands dirty. Changing frame data here and there is not gonna make an impact from a broader point of view. Now, granted, homogenization, you know, ease of play, and the ugly word accessibility, I don't like to use it, but you know, simplification for the sake of mass appeal has become the ugly norm nowadays. I'm a little bit wiser now, and I'm in the privileged position that I have, you know, no stakes when it comes to Tekken 8. I already bought the game years ago, and, you know, I put my foot down back then in season 1. I said I was not supporting Tekken 8, but you know, it still hurts me, right? I have to speak up. I have to try to put my voice out there at the very least and just ask the people, hopefully at Bamco, just like one question, right? Was it really worth it? The things that you prioritized, this vision that you went with, it's clear to me that there is something really wrong happening over at the Bandai Namco police department. You know? The response to the awkward bugs was quick. But still, these are things that happened before, and you guys might as well just make Jack 8 the mascot of this game. Like, screw Kazuya and Jin, all these guys. Just put him there, dude. He essentially just pretty much summarizes Tekken 8's pathetic state, uninspired and lazy. I really hate saying that, but that is honestly what I'm saying. If Season 2 killed Tekken 8, Season 3 is essentially the disappointment patch. And I believe the drop-off might come very soon. Bandai Namco, what are you doing? You've opened the Discord. We're moving from Tekken hashtags to Discord. What are we doing? Come on. You guys need to show a little bit more transparency. It is what it is. It's business, you know. My character says that I'm a Raven main, right? It's just business, nothing personal. So I speak to Bandai Namco as a customer to business, just how you sold me this product and all these millions of players, their product, right? I have no personal, vendetta because, I've moved on. It's been a very long time. I still want the best for this franchise, regardless. If they were able to patch stuff that quickly, then they might do something else in the coming days. 3.0.0. whatever 1. I tested Leo and Huarang. They still have the quote-unquote heat smash while splatting oversight. Why would I bring sadness upon myself, All of that doesn't matter now because I have officially demoted to a casual. Yes, all of my garbage ass legacy knowledge is redundant. I have 0 Tekken 8 knowledge. I might as well just salvage the situation. Who knows? Maybe I'll wait a little bit. They're still cooking because they have not cooked with this patch. All in all, there's a little bit of what I like about Tekken still in there, which is why I'm still here. There have been good changes in the past as well. I did not mention them. Improving sidesteps, nerfing heat burst tracking, reducing heat engagers from +17 to +9. That was a very huge change. I was a big fan of that change. I was like, at the very least, you are not just watching the cutscene that is post heat engager, which already has a different camera angle, by the way. Moral of the story, I have not checked the store, but it should, at the very least, be slightly above mixed right now. I only downloaded Tekken 8 and just sat in the lab for a few days to make this video. I want to send a message to the content creators. Content creators, shit you not, I do not blame you for any decision that you want to take. What are you gonna do? So I think I will just leave it like that. I shall wait a few days, study the patch notes over the few days. Maybe I'll upload something, but I don't want to give any promises. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. It is good to be back. Social media has fried my brain.